All right, so we have done Spot the Fake in the past.
Hi, I'm Chris Kelly.
Oh my god.
That's good. My bad. Hey everybody, Chris Kelly here with ProductionCrate.com. Today we're doing a kind of new style of video. We're doing Spot the Fake, but we're doing it movie edition. We've done Spot the Fake once before. I was the host. Adrian and Nico, you guys were the contestants, and David, you were the visual effects wizard, as you usually are. So this time we're doing it where we're all contestants and we each present a different clip from a different movie or TV show, and everyone else has to guess whether it is CGI or practical effect.
Now everyone gets a chance to embarrass themselves.
And all the points are made up. I don't know if you guys have seen the show Watchmen, probably seen the movie, or
I haven't seen the show.
I know you've probably read the, I want to say comic book.
The graphic novel. I have read Watchmen. I have not yet watched the show.
Is this spoiler territory?
Do you want us to wait for a sec so you can watch the show in its entirety?
We'll wait 12 hours for everybody to watch the show.
Nostalgia.
These are memories.
Whose memories? I want to help.
Yeah, I was waiting for the visual effect to show up. Is it something that I'm just not seeing?
I don't know either. Well, I know now, but I did know when I first watched this, the mask. Do you guys think it's real or do you think it's CGI? If
I
you
know the
Adrian,
answer, so I'm not going to say anything.
Minus 5 points for Adrian.
Why would they make a CG cloth, whatever that thing is?
It would probably make cutting out cameras that get caught in the reflection more difficult.
Surely it's more difficult to create a reflective mask than just blurring out the camera bit in the reflection.
Also, this is a television show. Do budgets really matter anymore? I don't know.
It is an HBO budget, though. I do think maybe the reflections are too clear. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be able to see everything so clearly on the mask, so...
There's a moment where he lifts his hand to his mouth, and even that is in the reflection. You can see people walking in the reflection as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say it's a
I
visual
don't think
effect.
David's okay.
I'm saying it's real.
So the creators wanted a fabric that was very reflective like this, but they couldn't find a fabric that would actually do it, so they went to a visual effects team and had them create this fabric. The reason the reflections are so realistic is that they have two 360 cameras on top of the actor's head. So they started with Marvelous Designer to create the initial mask shape.
Oh, really?
And then they went into ZBrush to get like all the little fine detail. And then they went into Substance Painter, Maya for animation, Houdini, I guess for like secondary animation, and compositing inside of Nuke.
That's insane.
The effects.
Chris,
Wow.
I think that you could make a version of this.
I would love to try it.
Definitely.
I would love. David, let's try something like this. Nico, you have 7 points. David, you have minus 3 points.
No!
Adrian is in last place, I guess.
And
All right,
-5.
Adrian, you got negative 1 point. I'll give you 4 points for that cool sweatshirt.
Thank you.
You got it.
I didn't 100% understand the rules of this game, so I'm sending you something that is not from a movie.
This is cool.
But is it real?
Wow.
All right, so which part of this are we, like, is the dome real, are you asking?
It's a CGI dome over a real hologram.
Oh.
Wait, really?
Wait, what?
No.
That was a hilarious joke.
Oh.
I feel silly.
Okay, I know, Adrian, you've done some like hologrammy type stuff before that was similar to this.
The holograms that I did were like flat planes that looked like they were in 3D space, but this isn't a flat plane. This is a 3D image.
This game doesn't make any sense.
That's a good point.
I'm calling BS on this.
Yeah,
I say it's
same.
Fake.
I'll say that it's fake, too.
I am so surprised that you all managed to get it wrong because this is real.
What?
It's a real hologram.
No!
You gotta be kidding me.
The company that makes this is called Voxon. I don't know if it's a real game, if they're actually playing a live game or not. It could be an animation and just two girls holding controllers that don't do anything. The way it works is there's a flat screen in the center of the dome. The dome is just for safety, but it's not necessary for the hologram illusion. So the screen is moving up and down so fast that you can't see it. And then there's a projector projecting the images onto it. It's sort of like building the image from bottom to top like a 3D printer, but so fast that you can't see it, which is also
Wow.
similar to how a TV screen works. They actually only show you one row of pixels at a time.
That's
so
incredible.
if this was like in slow motion, would you see the surface go up and down or something?
Yes, I believe so. I wasn't able to find any images or videos of the machine turned off.
It's mad.
That was really cool.
Wow.
I'll give 10 extra points to anybody who can guess how much this thing costs. No looking.
Oh, did you look it up?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have no idea. I bet it's expensive. I'm going to say $10,000.
I'm going to say 3,000.
David, you can do it in pounds and we'll convert it.
15.
The
Yeah.
winner is Adrian. Again, it's $9,800
I was
plus
so
shipping.
close.
What?
So
Oh, did you say plus shipping? Actually,
it's plus shipping. Yeah,
I might have it right depending on where it's coming from.
that's true. That's true.
All right. I think I got one for you guys.
Go for
Cool.
it.
All right. How many of you guys have seen Prometheus?
I haven't seen anything.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
Classic exploding.
There has to be a goopy explosion if it's a sci-fi film. I love how they're not wearing masks until he's about to explode, and then they're like, "Oh god!" Like,
Yeah,
what do you guys? You're professional scientists from the future. Like,
I like Prometheus, but it has the worst scientists.
Yeah, aren't these the guys that are sent to an alien planet to restart life or something?
Basically.
And they send the worst people. Why?
Yeah, I'm calling animatronics and practical effects on this.
All right.
I'm calling a combination. I think it's like CG manipulation on top of like a prosthetic head. Some things look too good, but then like some places where the face moves, like the lips and around the eyes, look CG to me.
I mean, with animatronic kind of things, they're often very linear in their motion, but the explosion at the end, that must be practical, surely.
The head in its entirety is animatronic. It's created by a guy named Gustav Hogan. They have multiple pistons and ranges of motion in different parts of the mouth at different times, and it's just all in camera.
The video of the animatronic head looks so CG to me.
No, but that's exactly what they were able to just like make it look
That's
so good.
amazing.
Okay, cool. So I get minus 2 points because I was like on the fence. Adrian gets plus 12 points, and David gets minus 4 points, I guess.
I'm on a losing streak at the moment.
you guys keep track of your scores.
Okay, so I'm at
think
7.
everything's digital. What am I at? Yeah, 7 too.
knows?
I'll go with.
Cool, sure.
Right. Okay, I'm just uploading one now.
I see it.
This game's making me feel
Oh,
dumb, you guys.
this is,
I don't trust
Zathura.
anything anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adrian
the
knows it.
Jumanji spin-off.
I haven't seen Zathura in years.
It was an interesting choice, David.
Thank you.
I am too smart for this game because I know the answer to
Yeah,
this one
of
as
course.
well.
Zathura's from what, 2007 or so? The robot I think is definitely CG, but I think a lot of the elements of like the tables and the doorways exploding were probably done in camera, and they added a robot after the fact.
Fair enough.
You can't just add a robot, Nico.
We added a robot
Chris
to our
can.
office. What are you talking about?
I'll go with a miniature that was animated and then placed in the scene, and that's how it was done.
That's
So
Very
I knew-
specific.
RoboCop
Yeah.
style.
That's right.
Okay, Adrian. So
All right,
you've
tell me if I'm
apparently
remembering
got
it
the
right.
knowledge.
The destruction of the house is real. The robot's torso is real. The limbs of the robot are CG.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Literally, it was this person. He only had the main body of the robot being worn as a costume, and everything else is CG. So it's a kind of mixture. But when you see the actual person running in the costume, it just looks very, very weird.
I think that this movie was filmed chronologically because the house gets destroyed.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
at the end, they have to like rip off entire walls and smash staircases and windows and doorways and all that stuff. So
They did something similar in Avatar for the giant mech things.
Oh,
It's
really?
Like the mech station, when he climbs into it, that's all practical, but the arms and a couple of like the accessories are digital. It's cool that they're still like using the same techniques.
I'm not trying to be edgy or whatever, but I don't see the hype with Avatar. I don't get it.
I mean, it's clearly ripping off Zathura with its technology right now. James Cameron's a hack.
Everybody says it. Yeah. This is a little warning for all the children. So David, pay attention. This one is a little bloody and a little gory, so keep in mind, everybody, this is fake. This isn't real. Nobody's dying. Nobody's dead. But if you or your children feel uncomfortable with blood and gore, then just go watch, I don't know, Film Riot or something.
I'm pretty sure Film Riot is gorier than we are.
That's probably true.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I love this movie.
Oh, T2.
I mean, it has to be in everybody's like top 5 movies of all time, right?
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
I mean, of course I haven't seen it.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. The Silver Surfer is in this?
All right, guesses.
There was a practical arm when she had the sword out. The shininess on the arm wasn't the same as it was when it was digital as well. The part that confuses me is that it was stabbed through someone's head and then she pulled it out. So it could have been a fake person, I guess.
Cool.
But I don't know. Maybe half of it was half real and half fake and the tip of it was fake. I mean, digital.
I guess that it's practical up until the well, actually, no, because then she has a fully motioned arm, so it can't be that it's like an amputee with a prosthetic. So, so I guess it has to be. I guess when the sword gets pulled out, it's practical, and then when you cut to the sword arm turning into the regular arm, that's got to be CG.
I'm not allowed to look again and again and again, but I am. I think that there has to be some sort of transition between the real sword and the arm, because you can tell that it was real when it was in through his head. I don't think they could have blended it with the arm so well. So I'd say the sword is practical, but the blending must be CG.
I'm gonna give this to Adrian. Got it the closest, I would say. So that whole arm, including the base, is a like prosthetic prop.
Wow.
Adrian, you were curious about how the tip is going through his head. The prop ends in his mouth, and then there's a secondary piece coming out the back, and he's got this attachment that his head is hiding that has like the tip of the whatever sword arm going like that. And it's just the tip. Somebody pulls the prop arm back, and at the same time the mechanism like pulls that like the little tip at the same time, and it's just blended, so the whole thing is practical.
It's crazy, like if we wanted to do that, just a bunch of knucklehead dudes, we could do it much easier than that. They had to put in so much effort to get these cool effects back then.
Yeah, totally. Like the way we would do it is we shoot her like reacting to the hand, and then we have a hand with a green screen, and then
Actually,
we have
I would
digital
roto.
shot. So right. The way I would do it.
The way a sane person would do it.
Right. But this shot is like packed with awesome practical effects and obviously some like really good visual effects as well.
Every time I see it, it's seamless.
It is. Yeah.
Nice. Very, very good.
Good.
You think I should watch it?
Please.
Adrian.
Please. So, do we go through everybody's? Or-
Adrian's
I've
got one more.
Oh, it's not like the coolest one to end on.
I could do a little bonus round after this of unrelated stuff I found.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
That
nice.
sounds cool. Okay. Again, it's not from a movie. What do you guys think?
I believe I know the answer.
I think I do too. I think it's the person I recognize that's selling it.
I'm going to guess that what looks like the phone or tablet is real, and it is being operated by hand on some sort of gyro or swing, and that the propellers were added in post.
Nah, this
I'm gonna
has to be real.
say I'm gonna say it's just wire removal, but everything else is practical. I keep feeling like I'm seeing some weird painted out spots or like content to wear fills, but then I can't like see where they came from.
And
Right.
David, you think it's real?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just basing it off fact. He looks familiar.
He might be familiar. His name is Mark Rober. He's
That's it.
a popular science YouTuber. He worked for NASA, so he's more than capable of building a flying phone case, which is what he did. It's real.
Wow.
What?
Damn.
He built this in collaboration with Peter Schriepel, who's another science YouTuber. Both are very cool channels, but I found this because I was looking for hoaxes to try and trick you guys with, because I didn't know we were supposed to be using movie clips. And this is from a debunk that he did, which also featured Captain Disillusion, of someone who made a fake flying phone, and then they debunked it, and then he made a real one. So I showed you the real one, hoping you guys would think it was fake, and some of you guys did, so that's good. But no, it's totally real, no tricks. Except that I downloaded it in 720p. That's a trick. I did that on purpose.
All right, you guys might know this one and you might not.
Another one.
This is the bonus round.
Hurrah.
Yeah, this
right?
is the bonus round, so we're all tied at 0. I'm sure some of you guys know this, but hopefully you don't. So, practical, CGI, and how do you think they did it?
This is the tiebreaker.
This is tiebreaker.
Oh. This is
Oh, I
classic.
can't play. I already know
Yeah.
this.
Reflexes.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this?
Yeah. It's in camera.
We all already know it. Is this the worst
Yeah.
way to end the video?
Oh, I got more.
Yeah, Chris, you should
All right.
talk about it anyway, because it is cool.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 100% practical. Tobey Maguire is a real athlete. He did 156 takes, so good acting on their part to like still be in character. It's really
Yeah.
I've heard that Tobey Maguire was really difficult to work with in this movie, and someone tried to pay the Flash Thompson actor $100 to punch him in the face for real by accident.
Bonus round number 2.
Never seen this movie.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
On the one
Is-
hand, this is the most CGI thing I've ever seen in my entire life. On the other hand, it's The Rock. So
Oh, yeah.
True. Is The Rock riding the motorcycle in swinging shots? Are those CGI or are they real?
I mean, it would at least be a stuntman, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if The Rock himself would do it. Would they do it? Is he a Tom Cruise kind of person?
I don't think
Nobody's
so.
a Tom Cruise kind of person.
Tom Cruise kind of person. I don't think there's a single element of realism to that. I think it's CGI AF, fam.
Up until like motorcycle to swing, I think is a stunt, but after that, it is completely ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm on the same page as Nico there.
So the reason I like this example is because there's always like that debate, oh, practical versus CGI, which one's better? And I think everybody who knows anything pretty much agrees it depends how it's being used and they work best together. This scene does have a bit of CGI and a lot of practical elements, but the motion of The Rock swinging looks so fake and CGI and poorly done to me, and it's real, it's practical. He's
Yes.
on wires, so the
Oh, wow.
swinging motion isn't natural.
Oh,
but
that's
it's,
what it is.
It's practical, so it looks poorly done.
Right.
Honestly, I think it would look better CGI, even though CGI
Yeah.
versions of The Rock look kind of like funky to me too, because he's such a uniquely shaped person.
Thank you guys all so much for watching. That was one hell of an education. If you guys think of any other clips that would be cool to look at that are either so impossibly practical that they look digital or so impossibly digital that they look practical, let us know and maybe we'll take a look at them. Thank you guys so much for watching and make it awesome.
Yeah,
Make it awesome.
Awesome.
Make it awesome.